I think empire is quite a way to describe everything that you have built with the family. Kris, thank you for joining us here today.
Thank you for having me. This is exciting. This is my first time here, so
It's
I'm
a
really,
great conference.
really excited.
Lots to talk about in retail and fashion, and especially with what's going on with Kylie Cosmetics.
Yes.
You revealed some pretty blockbuster revenue numbers, $420 million in just the first 18 months. And it's only sold on the website.
It's only at e-commerce right now.
Are you looking to partner or build your own Kylie Cosmetics stores? What's the future of the exposure for Kylie Cosmetics?
I think that the goal in the future is to just build the whole infrastructure and perhaps figure out what a retail model might look like, that business model that can take it really globally around the world. And there's so many people that on e-commerce that can't get it quite as easily. So we've recognized that, but she's just scratched the surface, and there's so much more to do with the brand. She doesn't even have color cosmetics yet, the foundations, the blushes, there's so many pieces of the puzzle that have to be put together to create an entire, line of cosmetics. And she's so excited about it. She's already gone right now. We're planned ahead through February, I think it is, and Valentine's Day. And after that, she's got so many ideas and so many ways to, explode in another line of her kits, and just so much to look forward to.
And how are you doing this financially? I understand it's mostly self-funded. Do you not need equity partners for this as you explode bigger and bigger?
Well, I'm not, it's certainly worth exploring. But right now, she's very smart about keeping it all in the business. She owns it 100% herself, and she doesn't have any investors. So it makes for a wonderful opportunity to be able to, one day do this with somebody. I think that right now, it's because we're such a small business, it's the infrastructure and the advantage of having a bigger, brand attached to her company would be really advantageous, because she would be able to immediately have all the people that she, her fans, her followers, everybody that she is doing this for. She's just doing this because it's really her passion. It's so authentic to who she is, because she's wanted to do this since she was a little girl. To see her be able to have this kind of success, it's something that she really loves, is really great.
You must have been approached by Estee Lauder, by L'Oreal. There has to have been conversation so far. They have to be watching what you're doing and want a part of it, if not all of it.
We've talked to a few people, and certainly there is interest. So, we'll just see what happens. Totally see what the future might bring. But she's really, I don't think she sees herself stepping away from this brand for many years. She's 20 years old. She launched this a couple years ago now. And it's something that she really wants to stay attached to for many years. I mean, she's just really, like I said, scratched the surface.
It's not the only beauty brand that your daughters have. I mean, there are a number of others. Is there room for everyone? Is there customer overlap? Are they serving different consumers with Kardashian?
Well, I think that as a total family unit, we have about almost 800 million followers on social media platforms combined. And Kylie has 200 million of those. And Kim, for example, has close to that. So I think because it's almost two different generations. There's an age gap between Kendall and Kylie, and it's a different audience, it's a different demographic almost, and then they overlap. So that's what makes it so cool when Kim came out with her contours, and that was amazing, because that's what Kim is known for, and that's her whole, passionate, the thing she's been researching for so many years, and the thing that she's so proud of, and the thing that she works on so much is just that. So she was able to launch with that product, and in a range of colors, and make it something that was so accessible to so many. But it's the same thing. It's trying to get that distribution around the world. We ship internationally, but it's still a bit of a challenge when you don't have a distribution center in the Middle East, for example, where it would be one of their greatest markets.
I think Sarah Eisen has a question. Sarah?
Yeah, Kris, just a broader business environment question. You're an entrepreneur, and a reality star, not unlike our current president. What's so interesting is that stocks are at record highs as we speak. Confidence is up from small and big business. I'm wondering if you think President Trump is good for business.
You know, I'm not someone who really speaks out politically one way or the other because I just have my own views that I keep to myself. But I think at the same time, what I see happening in business today is smaller business owners, the opportunity to be able to have the freedom to go out and do your thing and have immediate feedback on whether something works or not. I think businesses, I have 5 very strong women that I've raised as daughters, and I have a son who loves what he does, and they all have their own businesses that are driven by e-commerce. And I think that because what we do is in our own neighborhood in Calabasas, in our offices, in our homes, we do everything so, it's just a small little window
Right.
of an office that we can get immediate feedback that really doesn't concern anybody else. You know, I'm just, concerned with exactly what's going on with each different company. And I don't really think about, what someone else is doing to affect our business because we get that instant gratification. And then we're not always right. I don't
True.
always win every time.
True.
You dust yourself off and you pick yourself up. And that's the great thing about our country is we have the freedom to do and try different things. And it's an amazing opportunity.
Last question as we send it back. Are you going to manage the next generation of the Kardashian Jenners?
You know what? I think everybody has to do and, in their life what they love.
Yep.
And I think that's what I have found to be the most successful thing for my girls, my son, my family, is we all do what we really love. And that
Great.
makes for me, their success.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.